Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today's video is actually going to be 10 tips for controlling, not necessarily getting rid completely of psoriasis. Let's get started.
If you want to see change, then you must create the change you want to see.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say I do not personally believe that it goes away 100%, okay? There's definitely things, and I'll cover 10 quick tips that will help you along the process. I just don't believe that randomly an autoimmune disease goes away for the majority of people. You could have a case of eczema or psoriasis that does completely go away. I'm not saying it doesn't, but if that's the case, you're probably not going to be watching this video, so it wouldn't make much sense. If you are watching this video, maybe you suffer lightly, maybe you suffer heavily from psoriasis, and I'm making this video specifically because I am on medication. I'm on a medication called HUMIRA. I'm not going to say the name because they always pull my video when I do say the name for some reason. I think it's like the pharmaceutical companies or something like that that step in and they don't want to be talked about. That being said, I would like to say that the medication has been pretty good for me. Aside from the fact that if you don't have insurance, it's like 10 grand a month. If you do have insurance, it's definitely not going to be that. Aside from all that stuff, these tips are specifically things that helped me before the medication. But remember, medication doesn't cure everything. It kind of dumbs down the process and stuff like that. If you want to check out more about the product that I use, I do talk about it in other videos. I would say I'm about 50% clear, 60% clear right now, but when I'm on my medication and taking the shots in the stomach every 2 weeks like I'm supposed to, it's about 80 to 90% clear. It gets really good. Okay, so the first tip that I can tell you is do not drink alcohol. At least don't drink it in excess, okay? From what I've noticed, if I drink, the more I drink, the more it dries out my skin and makes the inflammation unbearable, okay? I'm not saying you can't drink. Maybe if you do, go for something that gets you drunk faster, you know, like shots versus 50 beers or something like that. That could be more beneficial for you. The next thing is hot water. Jacuzzis, no good. Baths, no good. And a lot of people are like, well, you could take an oatmeal bath, blah, 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 blah. The hot water is going to be a huge, my goat is going crazy over there. Hey! Damn. I just taped that whole wire to the wall and the whole damn thing just fell off because I didn't want him to chew on it. That's okay. Baths and stuff like that. Oatmeal baths will help. Use cool water. I know you're not going to Jimmy! Oh my gosh, he's tearing stuff up. Here we go. Come here. Come here. Jimmy. Screwing up my video, man. Come here, you little crapper. Come here. We're going to have to put you in the video. This is Jimmy. He's our mascot. He's being an asshole. He's over there tearing stuff up. So those baths can be beneficial to you, but what you have to remember is use cool water or at least warm water. Do not do scalding hot water. It's going to cause you all kinds of problems. The next thing is reduce your stress. My psoriasis actually came, I think, and was induced by a pretty bad relationship that was very stressful. So reduce your stress. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but the reality is it's a huge, huge factor. If I get even a little bit anxious or a little bit stressed out, my psoriasis goes nuts. So please keep an eye on that. The next thing is This one has been a huge benefit for me. A humidifier in your room. I actually have, my room is specifically has little window air conditioners, and I don't have a heater. Therefore, I don't have like a built-in humidifier in my AC system because it's just a window unit. So I added a humidifier to create a more humid environment, and it actually does wonders. The next thing is, if you can, live somewhere humid. When I vacation and I go somewhere cold, my psoriasis goes absolutely bonkers. But when I vacation and I go somewhere humid, my psoriasis literally doesn't hardly even get inflamed. It actually, my skin stays slightly wet. I am not a huge proponent on humid environments. I don't like them necessarily. But I will say, if you have psoriasis, it can be way better than a hot or just dry climate or cold climate. The next thing is moisturize your skin with things with no dyes. Same with shampoos, same with soaps. You know, you could use like an oatmeal blend, you can use a sulfur blend. They have psoriasis soaps out there. You know, the more natural, the more dye-free, chemical-free. With your laundry detergents, same thing. Get rid of any of those skin irritants because let's be honest, if you have psoriasis and it's significantly bad, your skin is going to be much more sensitive than the normal person. So please pay attention to that. Also, when you moisturize, kind of just create a thick layer on your skin per se. Don't rub it in completely like a normal person or a chick would or whatever. You're kind of just going to let it sit there. Also, when you get out of the bath, make sure, or get out of the shower, make sure not to dry off completely like wiping, but pat yourself down so that you don't over dry your skin. The next thing is, and I know this is going to be hard for a lot of people, isn't he cute? Look at him. He's so freaking cute. The next thing is, make sure you shower less. Shower as little as possible. If you are having, you know, a flare up or whatever, then make sure that you are not showering daily, twice a day, 3 times a day. This one is hard for me because if I go to the gym twice in a day, I want to shower twice in a day. I don't like the feeling of oily skin or whatever. I'm just weird about that. But I'll be completely honest, it does affect my skin very poorly when I do it. Next is no dairy. Um, I eat dairy, but I will say, like, if you're pounding down milk and you're pounding down the cheese and you're pounding down all that stuff and sour cream and cottage cheese and this and that, eliminate as much as you can, okay? When I got rid of dairy, I got like probably like a 15% increase in my psoriasis and inflammation. Remember, these aren't cure-alls. These are just tips that are going to help you. The next thing is eat clean foods, okay? I probably experienced like a 40% increase overall once I stopped eating garbage, okay? That means like not drinking as much alcohol, not you know, eating at McDonald's and all that stuff. So I saw a lot of health benefits, not limited to psoriasis, but I also got rid of my acid reflux. I got rid of my hemorrhoids. You know, I lost like 100 and some odd pounds. So I saw a lot of benefits from losing weight and eating clean foods. The last thing is that I just said is manage your weight. Our bodies are not designed to be extremely obese or extremely overweight, and it could very well be your body rejecting the way that you have been treating it. It could be like your liver or your pancreas or something, you know, is off, or your kidneys are, you know, or your body's just too strained. It's getting too much food to process and it can't process that properly. Hence, why we get overweight is because our bodies can't process the food quick enough. we're eating too much, we're eating too much of the wrong foods and stuff like that. If you guys are new here, please check out our Facebook group. It's called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. I'll put a link in the description below. I hope these tips helped you. If they did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. As always, be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. And we do have some new awesome gear. And I'm pointing down to the description below. We have some hoodies, coffee cups, some really cool with the new Be Stronger Than Your Excuses logo. I hope you guys like our video, and I hope you guys like future videos. If you have any questions about psoriasis, healthy living, or anything in general, please feel free to ask. Have a beautiful day. Peace.